Good evening. Man, putting headphones on with a lot of hair is a fucking pain. I'm gonna start tying this shit up when I put headphones on, just so I don't tangle my shit. How are we looking? How are we looking? Bit rate's good. Yep. Alright. So. We're back with more. Like I said. I didn't think it was going to be today, but yeah, I managed to find time. And the next couple of days are going to be busy in the afternoon. So, yeah, shit's not happening. I found out a little bit that, like, the build the Essence Drain Contagion's doing, like, pretty good. Like, one of my mates, who came into chat, late last night did say, like, Essence Drain Contagion is doing fine. And I am obviously post-health nerf, so, like, but it does also sound like the thing is doing pretty damn well. What also, actually, before we move on, one thing I do want to say real quick, that's like a massive improvement in terms of like visuals and stuff like that. First off, the background reflecting the act. Mwah, beautiful. But actually, like, the fucking character armor, color-wise, it's a bit dull, unfortunately. And, you know, in the first act, it was very much like all of the player characters are kind of like blending into the background. And that's what happens when you kind of go for the more realistic tones and stuff like that. Like, I'm hoping gear gets a little louder in terms of colors and that when you get later into the game, and especially with uniques. Like, they look pretty colorful as well. Obviously part of that is to also incentivize cosmetics. But I gotta say, like, shit looks good. I don't know if I've, like, entirely hit, like, I think, like, part of it is just energy shield gear. Some of it's, like, evasion energy shield. But yeah, shit looks good. Obviously, ignore my, weapons, because they actually have a cosmetic on them. But, yeah, good shit. Graphically, the game looks awesome. Also, the fucking concept art in this area, ugh, stellar. I did also notice when I was setting up that this woman standing here, like, she has an idle animation, but her face is not moving at all. It's just frozen in this fucking smile. A very small but goofy detail. Yeah, so let's just get stuck into it. What are we looking at?
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
Time to show them what I can do.
I'm sorry, did you just say you wanted a bunch of people murdered? No, I don't think I said that. Obviously it'd be good if they got out of the way. Dead it is.
Suffer and die!
Oh, those aren't real corpses. Whoa. Damn. Oh. Oh, you little shits. One thing I've got to remember to do is actually pick up some white gear, because What is that? Ooh, okay, that's a bit nasty. If I want to try and get better base items, I need to start with white so I can,
Is my power to wield.
Ooh. I would love to see that. Yeah, so I can, like, make some better gear, because, one of the big things about, Path of Exile 2 is you can't really start an item over. So having some, like, normal gear without any mods on it, will help that a lot. You know what, let's go the long way around, I think. Yeah, this looks like a huge fucking area. You didn't get hit by anything? Damn. Come on now. Wow, just fucking surrender. Is that because he was alone? Oh my god. That's kind of cute, if intended. Like, that hyena looked like they kind of had their tail between their legs, so, like, I can only imagine that that was kind of the point, that they're like, oh, don't hurt me, I can't hurt you anymore, ooh. Pack die. Okay, that's nothing. That. Oh, shit. Actually, I need to apply eye drops. I forgot to do that. Hopefully nothing kills me. Oh, whoops. Got some on my top eyelid. How the fuck did I manage that? Sorry, pit stop. We're good. I'm gonna lubricate my eyes. Oh, Jesus. Look at the map. Dummy. Also, one thing I haven't done that I usually do would be to get a filter, but, like, I don't have a good feel for, how the filter settings for PoE 2 are working, so I've avoided it for the time being. Just because I don't think it's actually going to work out for me. At least, well, you know what, I will grab that, just a crafting option. Oh. Hello, I'm here to fuck shit up. Oh, Jesus, okay. Didn't know y'all were gonna be like that. Mouth. Malice? While active, emits an aura that continuously inflicts critical weakness on enemies in your presence. Interesting. What? No, grab that, please.
Up there, the leader of the pack.
Oh, I've heard about you, motherfucker. Oh, goddamn. Okay. I gotta respect that a bit more, I think. Oh, I really gotta respect that. I think it's absolutely still getting used to the fact that I need a dodge roll and what I need to dodge roll. That's a bit more generous than I was expecting. Ow. It's fine, don't worry about it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's your mistake, motherfucker. I feed off death.
So many corpses, so little time.
I'll take that. The rest of that is all good. Whoa. Alrighty. Oh. I thought I got rid of that alarm. That shouldn't have been a weekly one. Well. Did that even come up on stream? It must have come up on stream. Alright. Back we go. It's pretty cool that this is, like, interlinked with the safe area. So I killed them.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
Yippee! Okay. I have a very important thing I want to look at real quick. Level 9 uncut. Okay, so when I get, something else that has this, damn it, I don't remember the name of it. Dark Effigy, that's the one. Yeah. And, how much dex do I need? 72. What are we at right now? 17. Oh. Alright. It's gonna be a hard sell. I'm gonna have to get a bit more dex on my gear. Yadura Caravan.
A roving village. How clever.
beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness. Those creatures are too coherent and intelligent to be manifestations of corruption. I suspect that they are the descendants of divine tampering. There was a being I once knew in the ancient days, a trickster, who would have appreciated someone to laugh at his ill-conceived humor. What more perfect audience for a sickening jester than a pack of gibbering hyenas?
Are you fucking talking about, Tangmazu?
Time is short. Make haste.
I don't know if he is, but looking at this dude, I don't know. It's probably not worth it. All right. Where's my stash? What other affinities can I put on? Oh, I haven't got an affinity for flasks yet. I think that's where these would go by default. No. Oh, that might be coming in another update, I think. Right. Do I want to keep any of these? I'll keep those two. Fuck it, I'll keep one of those as well. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I probably want the level, or the normal one. Because, yeah, this doesn't have great things in it. What's that? Ooh, nice. Ooh, that's a big leech. Okay, we can throw away the rest.
Who goes there? By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Maraketh. It is always intriguing to meet foreign warriors and learn their ways of war. I only hope I have weapons and armor that might be useful to you. I am Shambren. Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nasima, she of the second sight, proved that there is more to combat than mere vision. However, there is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was able, and I intend to fulfill this duty with just as much dedication.
Oh.
Zarka holds all the wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, and the stories of many other Akaras as well. Our traditions help us survive as these lands turn to dust over generations, and in many ways, that lush beauty still exists for us through her words. Especially now the gods have returned to Rayclast. We know that our beliefs have power. Perhaps we can bring back those verdant forests and gleaming rivers, if only we have enough faith in a leader strong enough to make it real.
Gods have returned to Rayclast? Hold on, what?
Especially now the gods have returned to Rayclast. We know. Zarka
What do you mean
holds all the
returns?
wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, and the
Traditions help us
stories of
survive
many
as these
other
lands turn to
Akaras
dust
as
over
well.
the generations in many
Our
ways.
traditions help us survive, especially now. Blessings.
Interesting.
What?
Eh? Thank you, ma'am.
I have a very long official title, but you may simply address me as Zarka. The young ones will harp on and on about our strict traditions, but I'm old enough to get away with it. So I do. My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor, rather than being allowed to become a Dekara or perform other duties. I'm not permitted near combat for the stories I keep are one of our most valuable resources. We understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now, and hear the bold proclamations and lamentations of yesteryear. That is my role, to be the worldly eyes and ears of the Ardura.
God. I'm trying to remember. Irasha. That was the woman I was thinking of. Reminds me a bit of what Irasha said about how the Marraketh have kind of, especially when under the, oppression of, oh, actually, no, sorry. I think that was, fuck. What's her name from Act 1 in Path of Exile 2? Yeah, something about, you know, like, stomping over their, like, graves and stuff like that, removing their literal, physical history. But the stories and songs that they told would live on. I remember Irasha. Irasha, I think, spoke to that to some degree, but yeah, no, I made a mistake there. Nassima of the Second Sight.
Nassima, yes, Nassima. A great warrior, though with a complicated legacy. Born with eyes the color of blood, she was left to die among the dunes for being blind. But the Ferredin found her and raised her. A Balbalik, one might think. But no, she became an impressive warrior in her own right. And when called upon to raid her people, she recognized her mother's voice and turned and slaughtered her Ferredin captors. A true role model from the ancient days and a wonderful sleep tale for the children. This is the tale as it was told to me by our Akara's Tale Woman before me, and is told to her by the Tale Woman before her. These words have remained unchanged since the beginning. Many thousands of years ago, we were a simple people. Hunters, roamers. We moved valley to valley in search of meat and berries. There was none of the discipline we know today, but that was about to change. These fair plains became barren and lightless. A time those generations called the winter of the world. 1,000 years of ice brought hardship and suffering, but that was only the beginning. To the south, the foreign tyrant An fell, and horrible creatures flooded forth under this darkness, seemingly born of bone and blood and foul magic. Survival meant banding together and creating the strict traditions that eventually became what we know today. To fight was to live. Disorder meant death. In the darkest depths of that era, when hope was but a memory, the twin sister Sekimas, Solarai and Landara, arose to unite our scattered peoples for the first time. They wielded the essence of gold and silver, gleaming with such ferocity that the gray skies had no choice but to give way. The creatures retreated under the sands, never to be seen again, and our fair plains blazed with emerald forests and sapphire rivers. This brought about the most glorious age of our people, a time of conquest, wealth, great heroes, and gods that lasted for another 1,000 years. But then, one fell winter, the gods vanished. Our beloved Garukan was the last to succumb, holding on for 2 moons against a powerful innovation. She gave what final orders she could, mandated our traditions be upheld, and then went silent. The Marraketh were not disturbed. We did not lose hope. We knew who we were, And those values had not left us with the departure of the gods. When the sky burned, when the Vaal fell, when the Eternals came and sought to be our masters, and then fell as well, we endured. We have protected these fair plains for 304 generations. And we will continue to do so for another 304. That is our duty and our birthright.
Oh my god, that is so much to take in. So, okay, a couple of things. Lunaran and Solare, sounding very similar to Solaris and Lunaris, who... I think that those names were mentioned somewhere in PoE 1's lore, though I can't exactly recall that where. And also talking about the winter of the world, which... I seem to recall something about, oh, it's a placeholder page. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Mariketh history... Scan hunters of the Lightless initial attack formed alliance to found the Order of the Jinn. Oh! Yeah, okay, so when she mentioned Lightless, my thought immediately went to Abyss. The Abyss monsters are also known as the Lightless, and they seem to have been a ancient civilization, like well before any recorded history within Rayclast. Because I think recorded history starts around the time of the Vaal, and I could be mistaken, but it seems like this this story Zaka was telling us about of the history of the plains reaches back in oral tradition to well before then. When the Lightless were close enough to the ground to have come out and tried to conquer. Oh man, I could listen to that again, and I'm probably going to off stream, but man, that is a lore dump and a half, like, connecting a bunch of things that I think people already connected at this point. Like, I'm taking a very quick look at the PoE wiki, and yeah, like, it's talking about the winter of the world, and kind of laying out a few of the things that were just described. Oh man, I could tear those lines apart for ages, but yeah, let's move on a bit, otherwise we'll be here forever.
She was a fierce warrior before she was blinded in battle. Focused, determined. Losing her sight has not changed that. I have no doubt that she will become skilled enough at blind fighting to rejoin the ranks someday. Indeed, blind Dekara were once instrumental in decimating an eternal legion during a sandstorm ambush. So it is not without precedent.
Damn.
I will tell your tale.
Yippee! Alright, we got other people? Oh yeah, of course. Gotta talk to the Sekema herself.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us.
Sweet.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid. And now we shall resume the hunt. We Mariketh are honor-bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found.
Awesome.
It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations.
but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest. For glory.
This whole operation would be more efficient if they were dead.
Yes, it's so cruel to let living people do this. Just raise up some dead to do it instead. Ugh. Which has horrible implications, because, like, the people who are pulling this look fucking terrible. Ugh. Dear lord. Travel with, travel with the Adura caravan to the areas reported, of
Yes?
corruption.
Foreigners often misunderstand the concept of the secular. I am no dictator, and do not make some pathetic claim of divine right. Emperors are for nations filled with the weak-minded and soft, as history has proven every time an empire falls and we endure.
Talk your shit.
I am Sekima, because others have put their faith in me as the strongest and most capable among us. I lead because there is no better replacement. It is a role I deserve, by definition.
Oriana?
This Oriana would find no allies
Oh,
among
right.
our Akarans. We are no strangers to the eternal war against corruption. If she has allies in this region, they cannot be of the Marquez. After the Beast of Highgate was slain, all other Akaras vowed to pursue and eradicate corruption should it ever return. Never again will a sole Akara suffer the weight of history. Corruption has returned to the Vestiri. Before this season, the Hyanic warriors you fought would never have dared raid a caravan. The dead have begun to rise again, and other creatures of the desert have started changing. By Zarka's accounts, the land is returning to the way it was before. These are ill times.
Indeed.
For glory.
Alright, does the Hooded One have anything to say before I actually pick a spot to go to? Because that might have added some more
What
dialogue.
have you learned?
Yep.
Asala has agreed to aid us, exactly as I expected. The beast represents an existential threat to all the peoples of Rayclast. But even beyond that, she seems to be quite driven. She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth, who eventually rose to power, attained divinity, and led her people to greatness.
He's talking so much shit about people being raised to godhood. Like, how is this not sin?
Yes, I have seen the slaves pulling the carts. I am uncomfortable with the practice, but from what I understand, it allows those captured in battle to serve rather than simply being executed. There are not enough resources to keep prisoners who do not work. In this harsh land, it is perhaps the lesser of two evils. That is, what I tell myself, at least. Do whatever it takes.
Yeah. Alright. Trail of Corruption, Trail of Corruption. Let's go to the quarry first. That has level 17, which is lower level than 20. Sick. God.
Speak up.
Anything else to say? Oh.
I remember her face from before the battle where I lost my sight. She is quite beautiful, and she has strength and cunning to match. I can think of no better leader for us. We, Adora, have put all our faith in Asala, and though we do not number enough to spark divinity in her, we still thrived under her leadership. Sans guides you.
God, I wonder if we're actually gonna see someone step into godhood. That'd be so fucking cool. Like, actually see someone become a god. Alright.
Seems the Farad'n have been up to no good in the hills of Morden.
Honestly, though, where has anyone ever not been up to no good in Rayclast? Oh, them some corrupted boys.
Beautify.
I did that.
Another corpse to serve me.
Did I ever choose what I did with that, extra gem? I think I threw it away, didn't I? Well, not threw it away, literally. I just put it in my, thing. What am I rocking right now? Try and get some more shit. Where are we at with points? Alright. Need to pump some decks. If I want to get that team beast.
Suffer and die.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, not... Every Act 2 in every, Every Act 2 in every ARPG must have dangerous wasps. It is tradition. Well, I didn't want to grab that. Ooh, big life flask. Ooh, big wand. There. Let's take a look at that wand. Ooh, cast speed and a spare. That's a shame. I gotta stop doing Essence Strength first. I don't know why I keep doing that. Lots of evasion rating. Don't want that. Oh, sir, can you fucking... Oh my god. Checkpoint. Is there much out here? Doesn't look like it. Ow. None of that. Oh. Alright. Oh. Was this deliberately done like this? This seems like a mistake. I don't know why they would do it like this.
Wither away!
Oh no, I can get in here. Yeah, you good, man? Not the mana ring. Ugh. Ow. Another one? Oh my god, come on. Come on now. Oh. That one started exploding.
Suffer and die!
Woo! Woo! Alright. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. Yeah. Use that. Damn. That was rough.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Marraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
Was
I
fucking...
think not.
Was the Hood and Wad talking about fucking Garukan? No, not Garukan. Oh, maybe Garukan. Wait, oh my god, I'm mixing up Garukan and someone else. Yeah, Garukan's Queen of the Winds. Who the fuck was I mixing her up with? Not Rislatha. Gruthkull. That was it. I was mixing her up with Gruthkull. Okay, Garukan makes a lot more sense. And also, like...
Quickly. Asala has agreed. She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth. Time is short. Make haste.
Yeah, you remember... You personally know Garukan. Do you sin? The hooded one? Fuck. I mean... I don't know. Maybe I'm still reaching, but... alright, salvage bench. Yeah. More of those. Sure, we'll take the well. Disenchant. Yep. 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 Ooh, Chance Shot. What does this do? Tyranny's Grip. Strikes deal splash damage to targets within 1.5 meters, knocks back enemies on hit, cannot use projectile attacks. Okay, I don't suppose... Ooh, I'm gonna fire up trade for PoE 2 for the first time. Let's see if this is worth anything. What's the name of the item? Tyranny's Grip, that's the one. 2 alchemies? I mean, I'm just leveling, so like... need to go to stash. Let's take you. T public. Yep. Sure. Oh, and in the meantime... Oh. Is there anything I want to grab with a level 5? Hold on. We could do more we could do more mages, bone cage, raise zombie. Honestly, maybe I should take raise zombie and get like a bit more of a media permanent minion just for blocking. Because these don't cost spirit, do they? No. Yeah. Let's grab that one. That's a good one, I think. Oh, you know what? I should also do that for this. 19 guard? Buff that absorbs damage from hits, taking the damage for full life. I didn't even know that was a mechanic. Alright. Seems good. You know what? Let's... really have all that much life.
Need something? Take your time.
One of you sell jewelry.
Goodbye.
Ooh, 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 hold on. This is a lot of money. Yeah, maybe not. It's a lot of life. Let's be regen at 11.7. That would be taking away the majority of it. Yeah. Alright. Well, can't do it just yet. Alright. Try and get back in there. Excavation happening. No one down there. Probably all dead.
Wither away.
Don't like that one.
None can oppose me.
I should put you here. Alright, yeah, I'll take 8 zombies. rude. Fuck off. God, look how long this shit lasts. God damn. Ow. Fuck. Away from those. Dummies, don't stand on the grenade. What are you doing? Oh, are zombies temporary as well? They must be. Okay. Ow. Actually not sure how I didn't take damage there, but you know what? I'll take it. Anything else here that I need to... No? Yeah, honestly, I think I prefer the unearthed minions. They're probably a lot they're probably a lot weaker, in terms of health, but they are a lot faster and get in enemies' faces quicker, which is something I like. Because really, I'm only using them for body blocking at this stage.
None can oppose me.
Sure, we'll take that and see if we get something good. Ooh, I don't like that. Plus, they're a lot more fun to actually use because you just cast the wave into the corpses rather than casting it on each corpse one by one to raise them. Like, yeah. Life and an orb on that would probably bring it up to what I had before. What are my resistances at? Low. My resistances are low. That's the answer to that. Are there any resistances on the tree? That's damage pen. Chaos res. There is for minions. Oh, there is there too, but that's like a bunch of LE nodes. Okay, I guess that's just a gear thing. I see. If I remember correctly too, I think you lose 10... I think you gain -10 to all resistances as you go through each act, rather than it happening in like Path of Exile 1, where it's you get 2 lots of -30 at some point. Ooh. That was a quick checkpoint. Alright. Into the mine we go. Don't let the camera sink too far. It's gonna go sink through the floor.
This lot were left down here to die. Or worse.
Where metal veins bleed for the tools of war. Ooh, okay. Alright, 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 alright. Ease up. Got some feisty fucking lads in here. Checkpoint? What the fuck? Why? Hold on. Oh, that's a pure intelligence. Love to see that. Ooh. Oh, that's an org. Right. And we'll have to wait until we get back to town. Oh my god, the aiming! Please! God, even when it feels like I've fully turned around, sometimes the aiming is just off. It's really strange. Checkpoint. Oh, hey, fellas. That is not fun. Go away. Really gave you the checkpoint for the dudes who are on fire. Either that or it's just a... Oh, hold on.
Suffer and die!
That's more like it. Oh, hold on. Oh! Yeah, okay. Ow. Oh my god. Bitch. Alright, hold on real quick. I need to go back to town for that one. That's a big one right there. Actually.
Quickly.
Yeah, so that goes on there. And then what do we got? Lightning, life, fire res, cold. Alright. Fire and cold. Definitely need some of that. There we go. Have I got many regals? I've got 3. Okay, we got life on that one. You know what? I'm gonna use an orb on that one as well. So I can put more fire res on that. Okay.
Hello.
Yep, goodbye, Desert Rune. Oh, actually, hold on.
Stay inside.
Salvage. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cute. I can do that instead and get, like, more out of it, essentially. Cool. Hold on a second. I think I may need to stash that one. Oh my god, please. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I don't sit on too many of the same item here, because otherwise I won't want them. Well, otherwise my inventory is just gonna get too cluttered. I don't think I'm using you anymore. Increased life recovered, removes 50% of life recovered from mana when you... Oh, I hate that fucking effect. Die. Oh, shit. I guess sell the last 2.
What?
What? Eh? Speak up, boy. Think I have these horns just for show? It's level 6 Chaos Bolt for less damage increase and more mana regen. Mana's not even really been a problem for me, so like, yeah. That's fine. Alright, back to it. Bone raiment. Is that the kind of thing I'm wearing? Yep. Hell yeah. I will say, the like, kind of like, delvy aspects of this, where like, you're really kind of like, going through like a dungeon, it feels really good, but this is gonna be frustrating as fuck to go through again. I feel especially for people who like getting to the broken side of the game, where you get to break the entire game if you need, because, like, I feel like after you get a certain amount of powerful, this stuff is going to be far less interesting. Oh, we got some boys. Not dying. Yeah. Always open the chests, you never know. I start getting some... Oh, all of those nodes have skill effect duration? Love to see that. Oh, dear. Wow, bro, why did your fucking frost bomb only go up there? What the fuck?
This is my power to wield.
Asshole! God damn it, give me more supports. They may be... No idea where they're from, so they might be lagging to get in. Come on. There we go. 2 orbs of alchemy. Yep, cool. Get that identified by the hooded one.
Quickly.
More life. You know what? Oh, I don't think I have enough regals. Maybe I should start breaking down rares instead of selling them. I've been kind of, like, the last couple I've gone back and forth on, but maybe I should straight up just be doing that for regals at this point. Try and get a couple more mods on the stuff I've already got. Hi, there was some yelling around here? Hi, hello? Oh.
Help me! She's insane!
Insane? I'll show you insane!
Drain!
Burn, oppressors! Relax! Slow down!
She's coming!
Die, die, die!
What the fuck? In one hit?
And steel, fire and iron, flesh and bone. What is the difference? Face of Faradun, mind of a traitor. Serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger. Either way, now you pay with your life. Insane? I'll show you insane!
Run!
For the king!
Okay, maybe I was... Perhaps I was standing on the shit that exploded? Oh, no! Oh god.
Watch out!
Die! 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 Burn! this!
He's coming.
For the king!
Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. What's my... That's a better flask, I think.
What are you
Hi.
waiting for? Get me out of here! Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please, take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Okay. Easy done.
Defector. I admire.
Oh, Jesus, that...
I are those who resist tyrants.
I guess that's a lesson. Look out for the environmental effects, otherwise you get blown up.
How can I be of aid? It takes courage to go against one's people. I once faced a similar decision. There were men and women like me who believed themselves to be exceptional. And they were correct. Terribly, horribly correct. I cursed myself to a permanent exile from my own peers by betraying them. I was unlike mortals, but hated by immortals. I was alone. I would do it all again. And I still might.
This is sin! It's gotta be! Oh my god, he's wearing cloth over his eye. Yeah, no, that's fucking sin.
They call themselves the Farad'n in this era. But they have died out and been reborn many times. They are not an independent culture. They are the Marraketh's dark secret. The inevitable consequence of life's haphazard nature. A society cannot simply purge itself of the weak, the ill, or the disadvantaged. Those unwanted newborns abandoned among the dunes. They rarely die, no matter how much the Marraketh wish to make them simply disappear. No, they live. The Farad'n are the shadow of the Marraketh. Always just out of sight. Always watching. They rescue those children and raise them up on the outside, looking in. An unspoken relief for the father and mother that must give up their child. But a gathering storm fated to one day return home with a fury. Go.
Alright. Oh, yeah, we can do this one. Okay. Okay. Not great, but I'll take it. More regens, not gonna hurt. What do I get from a regal of this, I wonder? Actually, should I do that for my wand instead? I think that's an easy choice, honestly. Honestly, like, this is really solid. I'm gonna throw a regal, see what happens. Okay, I want Dex. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. 27. Still fair way to go, but yeah. Alright. 23% chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. On top of the regular, by the sound of it. Yeah. I really haven't even needed to use that, but yeah. I think that's it. Yep. Right. We not gonna talk about the woman we just took in? For quest purposes, or?
I hear you. Publicly, I will decry them as loudly as anyone else. Privately, I understand. I do not condone their actions, but I have suffered some small portion of what they must feel their entire lives. To be honest, I expected them to turn on us eventually. This defector, Risu, will never be accepted by the Adura. You may trust her, and she may provide information about the enemy's intentions, but remember, she is a traitor to her people. We deal with our own traitors using excessive means. She is not one of us, so we do not consider it our duty to punish her, but neither will we protect her when the time comes. Blessings.
Oh no, there's some stuff up here. Okay. I was gonna say.
I know what Jaman Ra intends. Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraketh's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares.
Damn. Okay.
I am of the Faridun. We are the shadows of the Maraketh, the unwanted and the forgotten. Some time ago, a foreign woman came to us and offered us the power to take back what was ours. We took her deal. We had no idea what it would cost us. When she finally brought us the Beast, it was not the glorious power we'd been promised. It was horrifying. Those of us who did not want to make war, those of us who were afraid of the Beast, Jaman Ra sealed us in the mine when his dreadnought was complete. This madness must end. Some may call me a traitor, but I do not seek the destruction of my brethren. I seek their salvation. You need not trust me. You will see the truth of my information soon enough. I ask nothing of you, only that you do what you know is right. This corruption that plagues the land, I cannot bring myself to fully believe it's the reason for my people's sickening turn. I know that when the Beast first came to us, when Jaman Ra was raised from death, he quickly became covetous and prone to fits of rage.
Oh. They
Soon
resurrected
that
the
fervor
king.
gleamed in the eyes of those around him. You say it's his corruption, but I have not seen anything in my brothers and sisters that was not already there. Corruption may exist, yes, but it does not fully control.
Oh.
It only excuses.
That's interesting.
The Faridun are warring against the Marakets because they desire to do so. They have always wanted this conflict. They want to make those who abandoned us suffer.
That's interesting that it actually brings out something in the corruption brings out something in the person. It can't really do it, or the implication being that it would be manifesting differently, or perhaps not at all, depending on the person.
What is that being? Does it travel with you? I would tell you not to trust a mysterious stranger in black, but that would make my own situation rather difficult.
Yeah.
I cannot say I view the Maraket favorably, but there is no other power to which I can turn. Jaman Ra is going mad, and I know that the Maraket will unite their scattered Akaras to confront him if the need is great enough. I believe that it is. The Maraket have no idea how great we number. We are larger than any one Akara by far, and my brothers and sisters hold a great bitterness, even before corruption came among us. Everything we do, from our garb to our food, is made opposite to the Maraket out of spite. I still feel some of that anger when I see them here, standing proud and colorful. Asala promises them a return to their glory days. But do they not have such glory now? I must pursue what I feel to be right. Asala might yet decide to have me put to death, or abandon me to the doom of the desert. I know these risks, but I had to try anyway. If you had seen the darkness rising in the hearts of my brothers and sisters, you would understand. I am not betraying them. I'm trying to save them from themselves. This Oriana, the one you called a countess, Jaman Ra has declared her our queen. She first came to us from the south and seemed sympathetic to our cause. She promised us power, the power to take back our lives. She left for Azomite lands, vowing to return with something that would resurrect our greatest hero, Jaman Ra.
Oh.
With that hope dangled before us, the Faridun united for the first time since his death. We prepared, as she asked. We took the quarry. We began working on the dreadnought. I am ashamed to admit that I was a devout believer in the cause. Until the day she kept her promise. She did return. She did bring the power to resurrect Jamanra. She brought the beast.
So, the Countess came to Vastiri before, what do you call it? Before Ogham. Oh. Land of Seven Waters, kept in verdance eternal by the vigilant Maraketh, as seen by the Adura Akara of Sekema, Asala by 1619. So she came here before... She came here before Ogham, huh? I would be willing to bet she probably came from beyond there, even.
Cool winds.
Missed the
The
beast!
sight of that thing chilled my soul. Those of us who objected to its presence were forced to work, mining and finishing the dreadnought. By the time we were done, madness was already rife, and we were sealed in the mine to die for supposedly betraying our people. Farewell.
Yes? If her information proves to be truthful, then she will live. If she is a deceiver sent to misdirect us, she will be left to die in the open desert once again. Move swiftly.
Alright. Trail of Corruption, the Halani Gates. The flow of trade is gone, but the gates remain.
Welcome.
Anything else to say? No? Saying the same thing as Jun. Although I suppose it's probably a, cultural saying.
Hello, Jamanra? His offense.
Oh shit. Fuck. Hang on.
Jamanra? That's a tale I rarely tell. Every few generations, the Faridans stir up trouble. Jamanra was their most successful attempt at causing problems. A very long time ago, he spread dangerous ideas among the outcasts and spoke to the Maraketh as if they were equals. His offenses were so great, the Sekemas joined together to approach and rebuke him. The tale says that he was so in awe of the glory of our leaders, he ended his own life and chose to fall forgotten in the sands. It is a strange conclusion to his tale, I must admit. But this is what is told. If he has been somehow reanimated through corruption, he will have only one goal: harming us. I will tell your tale.
Alright, I think I'm gonna take a break here, get some more water in that, and when we return, Area 2 in the desert. Feel like we might not be finishing this one tonight. I've got work early in the morning, so I can't stay up until midnight again. But yeah, I will be right back. I'm back. Got a little cool. Alright. Turn that down a little bit. Probably keep this in the gear I want to keep around. Tab. Oh, right. Goes in there. Ooh, no, hood be great for the desert. Yeah, that's kind of the joke. Admittedly, it's not. It might be a little too subtle, honestly. But yeah, it is what it is.
Young one.
How are you doing, Rizaki?
Stay in sight. What?
Alright. Lonnie Gates. Cactus juice might not be great for drinking, but you can soak the hood in it to keep your head cool. I suppose that's true, yeah. It is something, after all. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of them.
Ugh. Why have we stopped?
Oh,
The
no.
Halani gates are closed, and the Faradan hold them in defense of the beast. We will have to find another way.
Alright, got sick of waiting for Nintendo to bring Twilight Princess HD to Switch, so I bought it to my PC. Fair.
Fight to the last.
How exactly? Return to the caravan and talk to Risu about the closed gates. Oh, okay. We couldn't talk to Risu out here? It'd be weird that we need to go back through here.
The Halani gates are closed. Then Jaman-Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front would be impossible now, but there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman-Ra before it is too late.
Alright.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs! Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Faradan immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage. Find your way to the top of the gates without being detected, and then call for aid. I shall answer. Move swiftly.
Cool winds.
How much do you know about Magic the Gathering? Honestly, not that much.
What?
If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you. The traitor, Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story if you wish, but I doubt it will mean much to a Jingad. Long ago, when Keth was the shining jewel of the Vastiri, and our trade routes were the envy of the known world, a weak-willed Sekema named Balbala betrayed her Akara for a promise of Welakath, a mythical elixir said to bestow great power. She led a band of foreign warriors through secret paths to the top of the Halani gates. Taken by surprise, the Akara was slain to the last woman. What was her reward? Not Welakath. The bandits put a spear through her gut in that very passage. A cautionary tale, yes. For her betrayal, the wise woman of that era enacted an ancient ritual, trapping Balbara's soul as a djinn for a sentence intended to be 1,000 years. Jingak, it has been far more than 1,000 years. By Zarka's reckoning, at least 2 or 3. The stain of Balbala's betrayal has been lifted from her legacy, yet the knowledge of her prison was lost long ago. Goodbye.
It was weird. You had a quest marker over your head for that one.
How can I be of aid? I was asleep during the era of Shaman-Ra. I cannot attest to the truth of Risu's tale, though I cannot say it is outside the realm of possibility. The Maraketh have strict traditions, erring on the side of brutal. Do whatever it takes.
Alright, where are we going now? Oh, Trader's Passage. Alrighty. Pride and fall of Bell.
Crawlers in dark spaces. How wonderful.
Oh, yippee! It's spider time, baby!
Death and decay.
Oh, this is some big fucking spiders, holy shit. With very weird hitboxes. Very weird. Bone wand. Sure.
I unmake you.
There's an FF set coming out, and there's a specific card I'd like to show you. It's in Spanish, but you'll understand at least one line of it. Okay. It's joke to be made about an Australian fighting giant spiders, but I'm not clever enough for it. Man. Just another day in Outback Victoria, am I right, fellas? Gotta fight these at least once a day on the way to work. Not fun, let me tell you. Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry. That's a thing I can do. There we go. Okay, I see the one line that has an exclamation mark. I saw the picture and I went, yes, I understand that reference. It's technically Endwalker spoilers, so I'm not going to show it on the screen, but... Yep.
And decay.
I understood that reference. Weird shit going on with the line of sight too. Oh my god, a support gym. Skills, target minions from support within 6 meters if possible. Yeah, let's do that. Make him a little bit tankier. fuck is going on with the body blocking? Jesus. There we go. What the hell did I just grab? No, don't want that. I'm not sure if it's in Australia, but in the US South we have something called a Lone Star tick. Getting bit by it induces permanent allergy to red meat. I'm more scared of that than spiders. I like steak. That's crazy. Red meat specifically. That's... Huh. That's odd. Speaking of odd, why is there just gold everywhere? I don't like that. That might be good. I'll wait until I... The hitboxes are so weird. Where did that go, girl? Holy shit.
Wither away!
Okay. Interesting place for a checkpoint. But I guess if they're just gonna give me more checkpoints, like, yeah, alright. I'll take that. Oh my god. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Oh my god. Good lord. Oh, fuck. I should have looked at something while I had a support gem to look at.
One day, they'll make a statue like this of me.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Mariketh blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Well, I'm sure that this woman will be very, very happy and not at all perturbed by the fact that, well, very, very happy her sentence is over and not at all perturbed about the fact she is shot over by 1,000 years. Oh. Uh-huh.
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
Prison of the Disgraced.
Well, if it isn't the traitor herself. Let's get this over with.
Don't worry, I'm here to save you. You're gonna be normal about this, right?
Now, Jindak, I prove myself.
Oh no.
Face me.
Oh!
Atun. Miss Sesame.
Ooh, I don't like that. Could we, could we not? Could we not do this, actually? Oh, there was another one.
Oh. I will keep waiting then.
What the fuck? Was I meant to find all the spirits and get it to activate sooner, maybe?
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
Okay, try again.
Now, Jindak, I prove myself. Barrier.
I want to pin down. Oh my god. Okay, that definitely doesn't seem to have expanded as it did before. Cool. Good to know. Just find her immediately and bother her. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, just rush to her, basically. Oh no, come on. Die.
A spirit in a coin. How fun.
Balbala's Baya. Completing this trial allows you to choose Ascendancy class. Hey! Here we go, then. Let me take one of those and see where it goes.
Suffer and die. Scatter before me.
Girl, please aim. I'm begging you. My god.
Death, take you.
Awesome.
Wither away.
Is Chaos Bolt considered a spell or an attack? Hold on. I just had a thought. Spell. Okay. Good to know. There's the gates.
Recent corpses. An easy distraction.
Hold them back while I open the gate!
She made light work of that.
Oh dear.
Guys with me. There are 2 more gates we must open.
Fructify.
Enemy crumbles!
Ow. Jeez, I'm swimming in this shit. I really should try and grab a scepter that gives me a bit more as well. What does this do? See a skeleton on the bone to send nearby minions into a frenzy as long as the spike remains. Bone spike itself is a minion, it dies. If it dies, the effect ends immediately. Upgraded feeble. Oh.
Infection! Wait for my time!
Is that the tail speaker at the fucking front of the...
If we can allow the caravan through all three gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
Topaz ring, don't mind if I do. Oh, were we not there yet? Oh, unless something big is... Oh, of course.
Noxious.
Ow!
Come on now. How is this possible?
Corruption. That's out. Ow! Oh my god, bro.
Unworthy! I shall dethrone you, Sekama! The Malekith will fall by my hand!
Ooh.
You are unworthy! The Malekith will fall by my hand! The Malekith will fall! Wrath of the King! I shall dethrone you, Sekama!
Oh my god, the goddamn aiming.
Will fall by my hand! I shall dethrone you, Sekama! Wrath of the King! I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand! The Malekith will fall by my hand! You are unworthy! I tried to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced me! Left my corpse to rot in the sand. This time, we choose war!
Wither away!
We shall finish this! Not today.
Make
Oh,
haste.
okay.
We must not escape.
Jarman-Ra, the Corpse King, is running away.
Good lord, that's big.
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us! This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Okay. How do we... Oh. How do we do that? You teleport back to the thing, Wolfie. What are you fucking doing?
The Countess has used corruption to resurrect Jarman-Ra, and they have escaped with the beast. Thankfully, we have some idea what the Faradin intend. We must reach Deshar as soon as possible. I am accustomed to others shivering and turning away when my gaze falls upon them. But I must confess, for once, the feeling is reversed. Although she is blind, I sometimes have the strangest notion that she is looking at me, even at night.
Damn.
I have no idea how much restraint it requires to listen to tales of people and places I knew, yet not correct her. She's close. I shall grant her that. Often startlingly so. In certain details or sequences of events, but the spirit of what happened thousands of years ago, the essence of that life, has been embellished. At other times, the stories convey only a pale shadow, and the true magnificence is lost. Or is it my memories that have drifted with time? I suppose we shall never know, because those days are gone, never to return. All that I once loved has been dust hundreds of years longer than you have even been alive. Do whatever it takes.
Damn, okay, man. Oh, I guess we've got level 4. That's not too bad. Topaz ring. That motherfucker is getting upgraded. Sure. Ugh. Whatever. Does it have mana regen? Place that, I think. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should upgrade, actually? Frost Bomb. Might as well get that to hit a bit harder.
Jaman-Ra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption. There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us. Let her know how you wish to begin. Or you may seek my wisdom if you have further questions. Ah, you released Balbala, the traitor? Then it is your duty to redeem her soul by allowing her to serve as a mentor djinn during your dance with the scorpion. In modern times, we give aspiring Dekaras a straightforward test. For this task, however, the old ways are required. You will have to face a much deadlier trial. Speak to Asala. The original trial is not far from here, and the caravan is duty-bound to carry you there.
Ooh, level 7. Oh, I mean, you know what that means. 22 and more intelligence. Shit.
So, you released Balbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She may now earn her redemption, if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier contains her soul. She will tell you what to do next. Risu has proven herself, at least to me. She has spoken only the truth, and I believe she means well. In another life, we might have been fellow Dekara, or even friends. When I face his direction, there is a faint impression. Even the sun does not intrude upon my blindness, so this is a new sensation for me. What am I seeing from your strange companion? Sands guide you.
What indeed? You got anything to say about that?
What have you learned?
No.
Young one.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Well, not the salvage bench. Yeah, we'll keep that on us. Same as before.
Yes, we Faridun have never had grand caravans. In our preparations, Jaman-Ra tasked our people with building one of our own. The intent shifted as madness crept upon him. Soon it became the greatest war machine the Vastiri have ever known. The wish for a better life was gone. Only thoughts of hatred were left. Warm nights.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. I know the tale. The ancient city of Keth, the Badlands, and the Valley of the Titans. We can retrace Orbala's steps in any order.
Oh, okay.
The Balbalak has her life, for she was truthful. If she also wishes to be accepted here, that will be up to her. Move swiftly.
I see. Whoa. Crown of Stone, the City of Seven Waters, a Theft of Ivory. Did that say? Oh, we missed a thing there. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. What did I not, travel to the Trail of Sekimas? Am I not seeing... Oh, there it is, level 22. Yeah, let's go elsewhere first, I think. Yeah. We have to go to each of them anyway, and I may as well get some additional levels and or gear going through, oh shit. I need to check vendors more often. I keep forgetting to do that.
Young one.
Nope. Alright, never mind. Oh, still got stuff here.
Ah, the horn. How to condense a 7-day tale. It was created during Obala's 8th adventure, her final quest before becoming the Sekima of Sekimas. She wrested control of the 3 elements. Her trusty war steed, the great mastodon Ekbab, gave its tusks for the carving and the channeling of lightning. The essence of water was a secret held at the heart of Keth. And primordial fire must be earned from those that originally brought it to Rayclast. We will find them at the Valley of Titans. Yes. Those are the 3 elements we will need.
Is that where the whole... Oh, okay. Because I remember the Titans were a part of... Was it Scourge? No, what was the League? What was the League that had... Crucible, that's the one. That had, yeah, the Crucible Forge of the Forge of the Titans. Yeah. Right.
This is not the first time the sands themselves have been used against us. The necromancer of Weeping Black, Saresh, once waged war upon the Maraketh out of the nascent desert regions of that era. He commanded not only armies of the dead, but vast roiling storms as well. Hearing of this threat, Orbala set forth on a quest to master the elements. And in 3 places of power, she proved herself to the winds. Her reward came to be known as the Horn of the Vastiri. When she drew in a mighty breath and sounded the horn, it was so powerful. Every tent across the entire plains blew open. You can imagine what it did to the necromancer's sandstorms. Seizing their moment, the united Akaras stormed forth to savage the undead armies of Saresh. For this victory, Orbala was made the Sekima of Sekimas. And after ruling with strength and cunning for many years, later became our Queen of the Wind, greatest goddess of the Maraketh. Her divine name was Garukan, which means ultimate sovereign.
So Orbala became Garukan.
Unfortunately, make no further mention of the horn after that.
Interesting.
Each young one is much like another. Ferrodin, Maraketh, what does it matter to an old woman? Others may scowl for letting Risu sit and listen to my stories, but none may order me silent. Stay inside.
You know what else I should actually look at? Sorry. Where's... Oh, no, it's a persistent one, and I haven't gotten one of those in a while. It's kind of a shame they've split them up like that, because it means that, I'm kind of married to the ones I get, and I can't change unless I get another one of that specific type. Which can only drop, apparently. You can't buy them, at least from what I've seen. It's kind of a shame.
Death and decay!
Whoa. Some giant boys. Doesn't take damage while underground. Yeah. I saw that camera raise. Oh, one more toward the big one. Oh my god, the goddamn aiming is horrendous, dude. Oh. What the fuck is this?
It appears they fought here, died here. A resting place.
Huh. Fucking Delwyn is out here? Bro?
Putrefy! I can create better.
We meet again. Follow that wisp. There's our target. Strike
Oh,
hard.
strike straight right there. Okay, that's easy.
Finish it! Don't lose focus. Finish it.
None can oppose me.
Jeez, that wasn't really interesting, was it? Ooh. I do kind of lose that gain life per enemy killed, though. Let him see so he is able to forgive.
Putrefy.
Oh my god. Am I going the right way, or am I... I'm thinking I'm about to loop around. God damn it. Jesus Christ, the areas in this area, or the areas in this act are a lot bigger. Dalian, remember... God. God. That's was placed in the altar. Alright.
Infection.
Okay, yeah, like I almost have to overcompensate when I'm turning to cast something at someone. Huh? What? Intrigue. Okay. Doesn't look like I can do anything there yet. Why did I jump in that tornado? People remain divided. Scientists our top minds are asking why I just did that.
Is my power to wield.
Stone charm. Cannot become stunned. third one? It is. Let me see the light of the world once more. Ah, class entry.
This was certainly off limits to mortals. How exciting.
Shivering, seeing all of this. What the fuck? Damn. Half his head lopped off. Ugh, that's half a head.
Wither away!
Vile apparition. Oh? Huh. Alright. Thing to come back to later. Oh, I should have used the checkpoints to be getting around. I need to do that a bit more. Actually, use the fucking checkpoints. Ooh. No, thank you.
I will put you down!
Fucking spiders, man. Ow. Don't think the Titans' story ended well. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling. Still with the mana rings.
Ray!
Oh my god, that didn't even land on anything. What the fuck? Rear frayed shoes. I can get quality off that one. Oh my god. sandals. That requires more intelligence? No, okay. Ah, bad mod.
To wield.
There we go.
Wither away.
Oh my god, that really looped me all the way around? Oh my fucking god! Don't tell me I have to go... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. Are you fucking serious? It was seriously up here, wasn't it? Why is this area made like this? What the fuck? I probably should have run to the checkpoint instead of here, but like... God damn, dude! Oh, yeah?
One still lives. For now.
He got to wipe out all my minions before I even had a chance to attack. What the fuck? Oh, not that. No, 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 no. At least if you shot the laser at me, I would have been able to see where it went. thank you, minions. Oh, that's not my thing. Oh. Hey, fuck off. What is that doing? Oh, no, you don't. No, die, fuck off. Oh my god. Whew.
You're quite possibly my largest victim. Farewell. Oh, it's warm. And now mine.
Jesus, I had just enough health and energy shield to survive that direct attack. Oh, holy shit. Oh. Crazy.
How can I be of aid? Thank you.
Energy shield. Life, fire resistance, energy regeneration. Or life regeneration. Oh, that, I think that's just... No, stash, please. It's hard to argue that wouldn't be better. Oh man. I need to get some orbs for that one. Or some, yeah, things to place runes in. This one honestly could be okay. Need fire resistance. Alright, so then...
Need something?
This ruby is beautiful and quite haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside.
Use either of those. Supported skills have 50% chance to poison on hit. I think that might be the go, honestly. I have a plan. But I think, like, the majority of shit I've got right now is, like, pretty good. I don't think I want to put too much else on Withering Presence. Enfeeble's fine the way it is at the moment. Frost Bombs... yeah, just there for the slow, honestly. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Make sure I've got that on hand. Okay.
Young one. Young one.
Yeah, let's get some more Regal Orbs in this.
Do not wander.
Salvage that one, salvage that one, salvage that one too. And 21. I'll keep it around. Fuck it. Alright. Next one. Where the third pact was forged. Medallion. Okay. We've been there. Oh, there it is. Use the desert map to travel to Keth. Oh. Check the goddamn vendors, Wolfie. What are you doing?
Who goes there? No need to rush.
Okay. 15 decks. Need to roll on it. Ooh. Life regen, resistances, more energy shield, just less decks. Oh, life regen 2, yeah, I think that's... Oh, Jesus, that's all of my money!
Wear it with pride.
Fuck it. Alright, maybe I'm not always going for the Regal Orbs. That's a lot of my money gone, but you know what? Nice amount of resistances there. Speaking of, actually, it's not that much bigger. Do I want to go double cold resistance to shore that up?
Young one.
Didn't have any rings, did you? No.
I will tell your tale.
Alright. Off to Keth we go.
The skeleton city of a once great culture. How adorable.
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of 7 waters, whence bounty springs. Behold our lush plains and verdant forests.
Oh no.
Blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink, and be fat at your leisure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of Keth.
Well, rip.
Death and decay.
Oh. Oh shit, okay. We're at that point of the game now, are we? Yeah, let's get these fuckers out of here first.
I will dispel you.
mana modifier? Ugh. Blech. Jesus, transparency's kind of killed my ability to read the map, unfortunately. Ow. 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 Why can't I move?
Putrefy!
Up for another hunt,
Sure, Delwyn, why not? Where's the spirit?
What news do you bring?
Where's the spirit? I don't see the spirit. Oh, I wonder if the thing kind of breaks if you've already killed the rare it was gonna track down. I didn't actually think that would be a problem, but there we go. Bigger essence strain. Cabal of Constrictor Queen. And an abandoned shrine. Alright, we'll keep walking around. Fuck it. Wasn't much in there. Hell, here we go.
Serpent Queen, slither for me.
was a bit larger than... Get out of there. Please, just land the goddamn projectile, you fucking asshole. Oh my god.
Quiet your tongue, serpent.
Ooh, get her ass. Oh yeah, this would have been around the time I could do Trial of the Seconders, which means I can start getting jewels. Yeah, we're not too far away from the next little Chaos node. Alright. Alright, let's jump back to here. Damn. Bit of a completionist.
The once verdant
This run?
city is still mostly intact, but overwhelmed with sand. Pretty.
Is it though?
Death and decay!
Oh, bad idea.
I will squash
Ooh. Thanks for taking me with you. Ooh. Hey, no. None of that.
None can oppose me.
Actually, that's a question. It's all the way over here. Do I... Ooh, what the fuck just happened? So I kind of don't... I just want, like, raw chance to hit. Oh, raw poison chance to hit, but it's probably not worth, like, a anoint slot or anything like that. Why did it? Fuck off. I do kind of wish Essence Strain still gave, life, regen as a baseline. Place the relic in the mountain that you found? The fuck do you mean? Gloves are kind of a hard thing for me to replace right now. What the fuck is going on? Why? Oh my god, the fucking aiming with Essence Stream is infuriating. What the fuck was that? It blew clear past everyone. Holy shit. Oh, wow. 2 uncut support gems back to back? God damn. Prioritize targeting. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll grab that. I heard Last Gasp is actually pretty good. Mostly because it seems like, the resurrection effect, ticks over as this, the 4 seconds of Last Gasp at last. Which I don't know if that's intended. I feel like that's gonna be changed. Because it might as well say your minions resurrect faster, you know? If that is actually what it does, and the intended effect. Oh, I don't trust this. Yeah. That's that good shit. What the fuck is that? No. You're dying. Galleria. Oh dear. Oh dear. The 9th treasure of Keth. That's cool. Ooh, Joel. Oh, I only got one, right. You. Barely does anything for me, but you know what? It's something.
Death and decay! I can create better.
Oh, this looks important. Hey, there we go. Still something we missed here. Might as well look for it. Oh, damn. So we'll go back to the checkpoint.
Long forgotten shrines. Show me your secrets.
God, please. Sorry, real quick. Oh, that does show you the aura size. Neat.
Putrefy!
Huh? People who are talking? What? More undead in here?
Winter deepens, bringing a biting chill. I long for it to snow, for the wonder I felt as a child, to grace my eyes once more. But the last winter that brought such beauty was 200 years ago now. It cannot snow in a region where it does not rain. The city is quiet. The city is cold. The wind whistles through stone columns, unheard by the living. I ask myself why I am still here. I ask myself why I will not let my tired bones rest. And I ask myself whether I truly believe Halani will awaken. I do. I do.
Oh. Oh, yeah, honestly, yeah, that's kind of... I did actually want... Yeah, I think that's... In fact, that might be an elk, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a lot of life. I don't think that was the reason we were down here, I'm guessing. Neat thing nonetheless. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, now I can, actually, you know what? I am going to replace those right now. Alright, I'll try and get to the end of this area and then call it there, I think. I've got to call it within, like, the next 20 minutes if I want to get to bed on time.
Greetings. Ah, Keth. Now nothing but dunes of sand, but once it was glorious. The waters flowed in patterns crafted by artisans of skill beyond belief. The hanging gardens could impress even the most jaded heart. Time is short. Make haste.
Care for a story?
Yeah, we need more. Oh. Oh, uncut spirit gem. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, okay. Actually, hold on. Ooh, 3 all-res? It's probably... Nah, fuck it. I don't think it's worth taking on the mana.
I
no.
hear you.
Presence, convalescence. While active, conjures an icy barrier that gains stages over time. While the barrier has stages, melee attacks that hit you will remove a stage to cause a burst of ice. Okay, that doesn't actually give me any defense. Defense. Stance, but I don't. Continue to have an energy shield based on your evasion. Yeah, I haven't really invested in evasion. Let's just upgrade Withering Presence, I think. Quicker it applies Wither, the maximum stacks for just standing around I get. Support. So close to actually being able to afford that just with what I've got. Oh, that's interesting. Is there anything here that'd be worth? What do we currently have on here? Unleash and Persistence. This would actually give me something, though. Yeah, fuck it. I think that means I have to take a skeleton off. Then activate this. Yep. How much? How much is each skeleton warrior? 27 spirit. I'm literally 1 spirit off. Ugh. No, whatever. That's fine. Rather have the I'd rather have the regen. Both of these can go away then. Alright. Let's get to the end of that area and then call it. Superior.
On this, the meeting place of 7 waters, we lay the first stone of our new home. May Keth stand eternal, the heart of peace and prosperity, the bastion of our people.
$5,000 exactly. Oh my god, is there another area?
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you never come look for me after your ascension?
They told me you had died.
I did die. After 30 years living among the Faradan, it was a harsh life filled with pain. And I hated you every moment of it.
Can you ever forgive my mistake?
No! Save your breath for when my king arrives and lets the seed feast upon your flesh. My king nears.
Wither away!
Okay, yeah, uh-huh. We good now? Okay, dodge rolling did not save me there. I don't know why. What? Fuck you! Come on, man!
Embrace corruption. Sins of the mother. Sins of the mother. Sins of the mother. She didn't want me.
What the fuck am I looking at? Is she made of stone? Carved open?
Immortal. Oh, at last. Please. End my suffering. My followers are long since dust. And I am but parchment. My veins dry as sand. None remember my name. And none think of me. I awoke from my long slumber, unable to move. My time has passed. I ask you, mortal, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite. Fire. It must be done. He was not my son. Not the one I knew. Corruption held his mortal soul in thrall. And you have finally given him peace. Some essence of water remains. The last drops to be found in Kef.
Huh. Sorry, I'm gonna rub your shit, lady. I wonder if this is what happens to gods that aren't remembered. Because the way to become divine is to have people believe in you, but then I guess something we've never seen before is what happens if people don't worship you as a god anymore.
Death. Thank you.
The last few drops from veins dry as sand.
This is what I needed.
Oh, nothing about that being brutal or anything, girl? Damn. Cold as ice.
How can I be of aid?
Oh, nothing to say about that? God damn it.
Move swiftly.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but I know nothing of this goddess. How could we, Maraketh, have forgotten something so important? Care for a story?
Oh, wow. I'm gonna save at least, like, one passive, or one support gem thing there. Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
Hello! Stay in sight. Stay in sight.
Damn. Alright. Quick check if there's any more dialogue to talk about.
Yes? Meeting the Ardura is disconcerting. Like most Faridun, I was left to die in the desert as an infant. Perhaps someone here is my mother or father. I look at each of them, wondering what my life could have been. If they had wanted me, my people are full of anger and distrust. For reasons I hope are clear. They are blinded by this. Somehow she knows when I am near. She frowns and turns away. I fear no one here will ever accept me. But I cannot go back to my people now. She is the only one willing to talk with me. I could listen to her stories for days. She truly does not seem to care that I am not of the Ardura. Warm nights.
Alright. Yeah. We'll wrap it up there then. Kind of hard to say, like, what point we're at in the story here, because, this act in particular is kind of all over the place in terms of its structure. Obviously there's one more thing here, and then we probably go back to the storm barrier, hit up this place. I can actually see that the beast is right there, so we're probably heading through here around there. So there's probably, like, one more area to go here, besides the Trial of the Sekimas, which... I might clear the act before I do that, honestly. I'm not feeling, like, really low in power at the moment, but I feel like a couple more levels, specifically to get to this node, might really help. Especially if I can get that -3 to Chaos Resistance. That seems like it'd be pretty good. But yeah, yeah, pretty smooth sailing, honestly, apart from, like, a couple of deaths. Which are to be expected. Like, the bosses and unique enemies are the ones that are going to catch me off guard and have gimmicks or, like, you know, combos that I need to be aware of before, yeah. Like, really, the only one that didn't just, like, smack me out of nowhere was the Mad King, who was just, like, all over me the entire time. Really one of the first times a boss has actually done that, too. And I didn't really have much of an answer to it, honestly. Yeah, like... I probably... I don't know. I might need to consider getting the persistent effect Convalescence, because that essentially has like a Vile Discipline effect where your energy shield just non-stop recharges for a time. That seems like it'd be pretty good to have up my sleeve, but that would be getting rid of more, minions, and, yeah, I'd like to get some, like, maybe a better scepter that has a lot more spirit. Honestly, at this point, like, it might even be... Well, no, because the warriors are doing their job, which is just, like, get in between me and the enemies. And they got, like, Meat Shield and Last Gasp, so, like, they're body blockers, and they're meant to kind of stay alive. I'd have to really, like, pay attention a bit more, because I didn't feel the Last Gasp stuff really happen. And I probably want to also look at, like, when one dies and when the timer starts to see, like, how that actually affects things, but, or how this support is actually affecting things. But yeah. Yeah, still enjoying it. There was just, like, the one area, which was fucking, what was it? The Titan Grotto, which is just, like, so big for, like, fucking nothing. I don't really like the way... Like, for areas that do have a few things in it, so there are places in Act 1, for example, where it kind of makes sense the way they're, like, structuring things, right? So take the Grellwood, for example. The Grellwood has 2 exits, 4 little events within it. One of them which is an important quest thing. So, like, it makes sense that that stuff would be in a relatively larger area compared to, say, I don't know, the Ogham Village, for example, which only has, like, 2 things, right? Kind of makes sense. You want to space out the event things so people can actually have a look and you can fit monsters in between them and shit like that. But for something like the Titan Grotto, which had, like, nothing in it, like, why was that as long as it was? It's really strange. It just seemed so unnecessarily big, and not to, like, not for any reason other than being maze-like, which is just not really... Like, it can be good if that's the point of the area, if that makes sense. But, like, it just felt like it was a loosely connected set of paths with monsters in it, and it wasn't really, like, purposeful. Like, there didn't seem to be a reason why it was spaced out like that. In general, again, the areas have been, yeah, pretty big. Between, like, the Buried Shrine sections and the Lost City, like, it definitely was showing the length of all of this stuff. Which is unfortunate, because and for some of them it makes, like, for the Titan Grotto, I can appreciate, like, having, like, a lot of grandeur to it, but, like, I struggle to remember a time in an ARPG where, like, throwing me down side paths that don't actually lead to the goal actually felt good. Like, when it happens every now and then, I'm like, oh, come on, and, like, I kind of, like, it's kind of funny, right? Just, you got me, you bastard, I wasn't reading the map, or, like, you just baited me, like, whatever. But when it's, like, the 5th or 6th time it's happened that area? No. Like, it feels like... I remember distinctly in one of the first previews of Path of Exile 2, they went into an area that was generated randomly on stage live. And I think it was Mark who was controlling the character, went down a path that didn't go to the actual objective, and the people who were kind of helping with the preview were like, yep, or I think it was Chris actually, who was like, yeah, well, that's Path of Exile for you, like, you know, can't not have the real experience on stage. And, like, yeah, that's that's like a joke and fun, and it is something that just happens because, like, you know, the way these kinds of work. And the way these kinds of games work. And I'm not saying, like, I want straight paths for everything, but, like, it just, like, that Titan, the Titan Grotto in particular, just felt, like, big for no reason. There were so many areas that, like, didn't really, like, branched out into ways that were just dead ends for no fucking reason. Or no seeming reason. And, like, I don't like that as a level design principle. Like, I want to see, like, intent behind it, and realistically, I want the map to... I want the area to, if it's gonna be wide, like, slowly push me towards where I need to go. And obviously, to some degree, like... Well, like... And they're using random map generation, but, like, Path of Exile 1 doesn't have this problem nearly as much, and I think it's both because of the size and relative complexity of the maps, or of the areas. Like, the couple of ones I can think of that are that maze-like are, one of the prison sections in Act 2. No, sorry, Act 3. The 2 times you go into the treasury in Oriath in both Act 5 and 10. Yeah, honestly, I think that might be it. But I feel like every second area has been, like, overly kind of mazy, and it's not really enjoyable. For the bigger areas that have a lot of stuff in them to discover, like, okay, fair. Like, I'll take the bigger area if it means that, like, you fit more stuff in it. But, like, I don't always want the areas to be big. And even if they are big, or, sorry, I don't want them always shoved with stuff, because I'd rather, like, you know, get through the quests. And even if they are shoved with stuff, like, that does mean that the area is a lot bigger. But yeah, then there's just straight up examples of, like, that not being the case either. I don't know, it just doesn't... It doesn't feel like the size of these areas really is, like, serving anything, gameplay-wise. For some of it, it's fine, I think, but, like, especially on repeat playthroughs, like, that's gonna be agony. Which is the thing I'm really fearing, honestly. And I mean, I'll literally get to experience that, because if I go take this to at least, like, maps to see, like, you know, how levels, like, what, probably 35 and onward go, yeah, like, I'm gonna replay through those acts with a little bit more knowledge about how that all works, and I bet you anything it's not gonna fucking help, because I wouldn't have learned enough to actually speed up the process. Other than that, I am having a lot of fun. Like, especially the story aspect of it for the first time. There's a lot of interesting shit being brought up. I feel like we're getting very heavy-handed with the fact that the Hood and Wadden is Sin. And if he's not, I'm gonna be very fucking surprised. A lot of the history of the Maraketh coming up here as well. Like, to the point that it's, like, reiterating and expanding upon previous lore with, like, Gruthkal, and things like that being brought up. Like, I feel really good for paying attention through my Path of Exile playthrough, looking through the lore, because, like, yeah, I got a lot of payoff for this kind of shit, so... It feels great, like... Visuals are fantastic, area, like, art direction is fantastic, like, there's so much to love about this. But the gameplay part of it is just... It's like, almost there. Like, it's falling into almost the uncanny valley, if you like, of quality, where, like, so much of it is good, but there's some glaring issues that are just like, why is this a problem still? Like, come the fuck on. Yeah, they said, honestly, that, like, and GGG did post something today about, yeah, we're looking, people have been saying the gameplay's a bit slow, areas are pretty big, usually it's because of this, but we're going to look into it. And I'm going to be honest, the way they're kind of saying, like, oh, it's usually because of this stuff, but we'll still look anyway, is like, guys, people have been saying that since, like, the very start of the release. And I gotta be honest, I'm 1.5 acts in, and yeah, I can see why. I can see why people are saying that. Like, I haven't played too many modern ARPGs. I didn't play Diablo 4 because fuck Blizzard. Played Path of Exile, obviously. Played Last Epoch. Didn't get through Grim Dawn. So I don't have too many of these under my belt. But I gotta say that some of the most boring parts of ARPGs is trudging through a map, trying to find the objective. Even if I end up killing enemies in it, there's only so much of that that will actually feel still good when I feel like I haven't made any progress actually finding my objective. And parts of that are gonna be like, you know, finding, like, heuristics and rules of thumb to try and, like, navigate an otherwise random map to try and find the things you're looking for. And obviously your first playthrough is not going to have a lot of that. But the way a lot of this has been designed, I feel like even if you do have those things under your belt, you are still going to feel the length of this campaign like a motherfucker. And, like, I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a reason that Act 2 of Path of Exile 1 gives you a movement speed flask as one of the possible rewards. Because going through the campaign as early as possible with a 30% move speed increase every now and then, yeah. And if you still had something, ironically, if you still had something like that, the fact that you have successfully scattered monsters all over this bigger map would actually matter a bit more. Because at the moment, it's just slowing me down. Whereas, like, in Path of Exile 1, it could speed you up. Like, because if you manage to take care of them, get more charges for your flask, you're off to the races after that. Yeah, I can definitely feel the length and, speed of the game starting to wear at me. Everything else is fucking great. Obviously, Chaos Dot seems to be doing well too, so, like, yeah. But yeah, like, it really feels like you could either hand players some better ways of getting movement speed early on, or reduce the map size, or a little bit of both, and it would mean a lot. Because, like, especially in a campaign that's, like, fairly long, even a small movement speed boost shaves off so much time. Like, if you just had a 10% movement speed boost throughout the entire thing, and the campaign usually takes you 20 hours, that takes off 2 hours. Like, can't be underestimated how much that is, like, a speed up for the entire thing. But, you know, we'll see what they change. I really do hope they think this through a lot more. But yeah. So, in terms of the rest of the week, not going to be streaming tomorrow, definitely. I might be back Wednesday, or maybe Thursday, probably Friday. And then it'll be the weekend, where we've got Ace Attorney on Saturday, and then FF16 on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure. Honestly, I might do the streams Thursday and Friday, because I know I'll be home. I know I'll be home. Well, I know I can stay up late both of those nights. So I might take Tuesday, Wednesday off, but we'll see. Maybe the bug bites me and I go, fuck it, I'll just get through Act 2 on Wednesday night or something. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Doesn't look like anyone's on. That makes sense. Alright, so, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and hope to see you all next time.